Okay, good afternoon. That's what I saw, Mitt and Tommy. Not sure if there are more people watching, but welcome to today's session. Uh, what you see on the camera now are the no less than 4 options that I have for you today that we can work on. So the first one, the big one here, that's an ash bowl, 12 inches in diameter, which I will have to core. That's one option. The second option is another tea light holder like the one I made a few weeks ago. So with for these big tea lights, and then with the top section that you can also use to snuff the flame. I have the tea light here for the dimensions, a piece of oak for the ring that's going to hold it, and I already prepared a blank of willow, 2 pieces from which I can make the 2 parts. Then I have a piece of cherry, which I can turn into a candle holder, very fitting for the time of year, I suppose. And also this piece of yew, which I found lying around here in the shop, that I could make a candle holder out of. That would be a relatively quick project. If we do the ash bowl today, I probably won't be able to finish it, and the same is true for the tea light holder. The other two I can probably do within the time that I have available. Hey, Heather. Yeah, okay, no problem. Better next time. But can I have any opinions on what we are going to make today? What would you people like to see? No, it's a bit of an odd question for a live stream, but well, there's always a first thing for everything. So if we can see if more people come in and can make proposals, then I suggest that we start with the actual turning at about 4 o'clock. Until then, you have time to make up your mind. I put the options in the comments. The square block is cherry. That's what I can use to make a candle holder from, if that is what the audience wants me to do today. Mid says she doesn't care. How about Tommy? You have an opinion? Rob found the candle from cherry. Okay, that's one. As I said, I can put the options in the comments. Cherry. Oh, and we have a vote for the ash bowl. Hey, Louis. You are an ash bowl, says Spindle's Workshop, Louis. I guess that's 2 votes for the ash bowl then. Which is what I was originally planning for, but I thought the other options were also egg-shaped tea light. That's me, sorry. Yeah, well, let's see. So we have 2 votes for the ash bowl and 1 for the candle holder. I have no clue how many people are watching at this moment. But hey, Artfox, welcome. You were just too late to see what to hear what I said regarding today's session. You can decide what we are going to make. So I have no less than 4 options. Ash bowl, tea light holder, candle holder in cherry, or a candle holder in yew. I think the candle holder in yew has gotten no votes thus far, so I'll take that one away. The other 3 options have each gotten already at least 1 vote. And the ash bowl has 2. So if I get 1 more vote for the ash bowl, then that's what it's going to be. Oh, tea light. Yeah, of course you can, Louis. I did a live stream about a month ago where I made one in yew, and I can now I have now prepared a piece of willow to do the same. You can. So that's 2 votes for the tea light holder then. Interesting. And of course, guys, don't forget to press that like button, please. Tea light, yes. I think the tea light has 3. So the cherry goes away. And I think since the ash bowl is then left with just 1 vote, surprising, I guess it will be the tea light. Okay. Well, I have no problem with that. I like making them. They are great fun. You will see. Then I will first switch on the overhead camera. I have no idea about the orientation, but I think I can. 1 sec, please. This camera will have to come down a bit. Okay. I will switch to the overhead camera, and then you can see, I hope you can see the plan, how that thing looks. I've shown it before, but it's always good to start the session with an idea of what we are going to make. This is the orientation, and do I have something to put underneath to bring it a bit closer? No, I don't. That's bad. This is about as close as it gets. Can you sort of see that? Okay, well, this is, I've shown it a better quality picture or image of this at the end of my last session. So if you would like to make this for yourself, then I suggest you go back to that session and copy it from there. Last time I had started preparing the piece of oak, which is going to be the ring that sits in here, which holds the tea light like so. But now I have to do everything from scratch, so you can see the whole process. The only thing is I have to drill a hole here first to put it on the worm screw, and then we go from there. So I'll quickly do that. Okay. I've drilled a hole straight through the center, which I had already marked. Here comes my SC3. I think it's a good choice you guys made, because these things are really, really nice. The one I made last time, I'm using it in my office every day of the working week, because I'm doing home office. So I use it a lot. This is a bit of wax to make it go on or off a bit more easy. Okay. That's about it. It's have to be put out of the way as well. Oh, maybe I'll leave this orientation for a bit. give me a shout in the comments if you want me to switch to the other view, please. So the first job is to make a 70 millimeter round disc out of this piece of oak, which is currently 80 centimeters square. I just knocked the corners off. So I'll take my spindle gouge, see if we can take care of that. One more thing. I'll switch gears because the last thing on the lathe was the ash bowl, and that was a big chunk of wood, so I was in third. This is spindle work, which generally requires fourth or fifth. For this piece, I'll go into fifth gear. Okay, let's see where we are. It's always the same with those digital calipers. If you need them, the battery is empty or they are having problems with the cold. 75, a bit more to take off. '71, guys, getting close. Okay, a tiny bit more because if possible, I would like to be just under so that it slides easily into the hole that I will make with my Forstner bit. should be there. Yeah, just under 70, and then just under, then I mean 69.7. So with a bit of glue, that will be just perfect. Okay, let's face it off. Maybe this is a good time to switch to the other camera. And I have to bring it a lot closer. But fortunately, we have that possibility, so okay. That goes on here for now. And then I'll take my Chinese chuck, because last time around I learned that the other one, so the SE3, it does not have the reach to hold a 70 millimeter workpiece, but this one does. Have to make sure that it is perfectly centered or flat in the, that it sits flat in the chuck. I think it does. Okay. Tightened. Good night, mate. Okay. So first thing is that we have to make this 20 millimeters in thickness. So I'll have to take about 5 millimeters off. Should be close. A bit more. And the reason for that is that you want the candle holder or the candle itself to stick out slightly above the ring. About 1 millimeter. So 2 millimeters more to go. It doesn't have to be exact, but I think we are there. Yeah, that's okay. And then we hollow it out. Last time I did this with the 55 millimeter bit and then widen it to 58. But through use, I have learned that the hole should actually be a little bit oversized. So I'm going to drill it 60 mil straight away. That will save time and it will be better when I want to use it. So drill chuck. And that was the reason why I didn't want to sit this back onto the face of the chuck, because then my drill bit will hit the chuck and maybe damage it, or at least I'll have a dull drill bit. Like so. And then I guess we switch gears, because a drilling operation should typically be done in 3rd gear maximum, which I think is the appropriate one for this. So here we go. And let me see. Mid has gone to bed. I have no idea how many others are watching, and unfortunately I have to do without an earworm today, but we'll manage. Now I'm through. Great. Okay. A little bit of sanding and then that's the ring done. See, fits nicely. And the last time I made it exactly to size, 58 millimeter, but through ongoing use I found that it has changed its dimensions slightly, so that now the candle holder or the tea light I should say does not slide in as easily as it did when the thing was just made. So that's why I have decided to make it a bit oversized this time. Learning by doing, they call that, I think. And it is true that you always have to make more than one of something to have it really perfect. The previous one I made was the first one ever. So yeah, not so strange that it had its defects, or well, I guess you cannot really call it a defect, but it's teething problems. That's the proper expression, I guess. Okay. So back on comes the SC3. And then I will start with the base. And since we have it on there anyway, I want to use the drill bit first. Because if you remember the drawing, then this one should have a 70 millimeter hole where that ring that we just made fits in. Here I have to be a bit careful because of the depth, because it should stick out 5 centimeters above the surface. This thing was 20. Yeah, it is 20. So that means this hole should be 15 mil deep, which is like so. Which is slightly deeper than the depth of the height of the drill bit. You see, I've set my calipers to 15. And I have like 3 millimeters left from on the top of the Forstner bit. This wood is a bit harder. Or the drill bit isn't as sharp as it should. Let me see. I guess I have to drill this in 2 stages. If I remember correctly now, that's also what I did last time. So let's start with 50 then. A bit more. I guess I will leave it at this, because if I go much deeper, then you will see the ring or the guidance cutter from the Forstner bit in the bottom. Let's see if it takes my 70 mil now. Last try, otherwise I'll do it with tools. It's all in a day's work with these Forstner bits. Oh, that's nice. And the ring also fits. It's a bit wide actually. That came out a bit too large. I didn't do that last time, but okay. I guess it will still be sort of okay. Let's change to fourth gear. And work on the outside of this a bit. So that's spindle gouge again. Hello, Barry. Okay. That's cutting okay-ish. Let me put a few lines on that first. So the base was going to be 70 millimeters high, which is about here. And that one, 1/3, 2/3, so approximately here comes the bottom of the rounded part. I vaguely remember I used the parting tool for this last time to make the initial cut. A bit like that. Okay. Okay. I'm switching to a smaller spindle gouge now. I guess overhead would be better here. 1 second. Okay, let's try if we can make the surface a bit better with the skew. That's one. And for this one, I'll go with 2 more burn lines here. Let me see, what did I just do there? Can you still hear me, guys? Okay. Okay. My headset told me muted when I tried to pick up that fallen roll of toilet paper over there. So then I was not sure if the audio was back on, but apparently it is. Okay. Some sanding is in order. I'll start off with 120. Yeah, on the camera it looks just as nice as it does here. A bit more to the center maybe. It's quite a good finish. I'm happy with that. Okay, we'll leave it at that. I'll do the last bit with a saw because we can reverse mount it. Use the opening we just made as a recess and hold it in the chuck so that we can properly finish that bottom. But here also the SE3 does not have the reach. It's already maxed out. No problem, because I have another chuck that will. Like it's not sitting 100% straight. But there was a chip in there, so. That should do it, I guess. Switch camera again. That's nicely concave, so that's the bottom part done. I will finish this later when we get to that. 90 mil. So again, I've given myself some clearance. Okay. Maybe again better with overhead view. Because this is going to be the edge shape. Did I say edge shape? I mean egg shape. Sorry. Okay. That's somewhat roughed out. But the next thing to do now is to make the hole in the top for the you know what, to make the hole in this side for the ring. So I will switch gears again, back to third. And based on experience, we will do the 50mm Forstner bit first. Oh. It's a belt issue. Probably you couldn't even hear that, but as soon as I switched the lathe on, I heard the belt making noise. Yeah, better. Okay. That is already plenty deep, but because in the previous one I made the hole also a bit like this, and then I put a metal plate in the top. It is the lower it remains, the easier it is to snuff the flame. Okay, that means we are done with the Forstner bit. So I can take out my drill chuck with drawbar, as you see. And then I can put in the tail center again. Switch back to fifth gear. Switch camera. I hope I'm not going to be too much in the way here. We'll see. Okay, I'll have to sharpen this gouge first. 1 second. Now, if you cannot see the difference, I can certainly feel it. Okay, time to have a look at where we are. It's just starting to go in. That means I can use my whatever. I was looking for this one, my bidon, to widen it slightly. So this needs to be a loose fit, which goes in about half a centimeter, because the rest of the ring will be inside the base. So just a tiny bit more. But I'll use my scraper for that. My homemade box scraper, that is, if I can find it. Here it is. It's always amazing what a sharp tool can do. You see, that has plenty of play, which is good, because if this is a tight fit, then you will have trouble getting the thing over it. So this is just fine. And depth-wise, it would be fine if these two, yeah. That brings us to the next step, which is making this to match with the base. I need to take a tiny bit off. No. I'll use that ball gouge once more. Okay, this brings us to the finishing of the top section. So making an egg-shaped top half. So I guess it's better to have it in overhead view. Tim, hi. Parting tool. Where did I put that? Here. Yeah. And of course, we can do the same thing here as what we did for the bottom half. I can now part this off and finish it while holding it in the chuck in the other orientation, which is what I'm going to do because this such a tight corner is always a problem, as you may all know. So, yeah. Okay. My hopes that it fits in the chuck like this are not too high, and correctly it doesn't. Nope. Time to switch chucks again. I'm just tightening the first bit by hand, making sure that it doesn't fall off. And I'll put the tailstock against it just to have some extra stability. And that way I can also cut away from the chuck safely. Okay. Like so. Chris, hello. bring that a bit closer. Okay. So that's the whole thing made in pieces without finishing, which I will do off camera. But at least now you have seen how I go about making one of these. And what we then have, let me see. Okay, I'll take the other camera. What we then have is this. The tea light goes in like so, and if you want to put out the flame, I mean, then you just put the top on there and that will snuff the flame. Let me see, there should be continuous grain here. I think like this. Good enough, I suppose. Okay. So that concludes this live. Like I said, this is too big a project to do within the space of an hour or whatever. I'll do the rest off camera. Hope this has inspired some of you to do the same, and hope to see you next time. Hey, IJ, yes. Oh, too bad. I'm just calling it quits. We have been live for almost an hour and a half. I've made another tea light holder, and now it's time to call it quits. Okay, thank you all for watching, and see you next time.